Hi there. So today I'm going to be out here in the garden. Finally, it's been probably over a week since I've been out here. It's pretty crazy. I've been just nonstop busy doing stuff for church events and other things. I had a Thursday night rehearsal for our women's conference event that I had to lead all the music for, and then we had the actual event on Friday and then all day Saturday. Then Sunday I had to sing at another event that was downtown near the river in my little town here. And then today I had to sing at a funeral for a well-loved teacher and coach at our school that passed away. And this weekend actually I'm singing again at the Butcher Block, which is like a local barbecue shop here in our town. So I've been pretty crazy busy and I haven't really been out in the garden at all. So I'm really excited to be out here, and it's 83 degrees out here in Michigan. It's pretty crazy. I think it's like September 17th or 18th, something like that, and it's 83 degrees. Over the last week, if I wasn't so busy, I probably could have went in my pool every day. That's how nice it was. But today I am going to be planting some plants that I got on clearance. So I have 3 Patriot Hosta. I'll show you. I've got these 3 Patriot Hosta, and they're very beautiful, just a really nice stark variegation of the white and the green. And I don't have this in my garden yet. I think I have one, but it was not tagged when I bought it on clearance, and so I've got it over there kind of in Bunny Boulevard, but I can't be sure if it's a Patriot. So I think it is, but I don't know for sure because it didn't have a tag on it. And then I'm gonna plant some Palace Purple Heuchera, or the what's it called, Plum Pudding Heuchera. One of the two I want to give to my mom because we are gonna plant some stuff over there this weekend. So I'll save some of this stuff for her, but I'll decide after I find a spot for these Patriot Hostas. So let's go look for a spot. Alrighty, these hosta, they take part to full shade. So I need to find probably a spot closer to down in here in the gully. Boy, can you see all the elements of the fall? It's crazy, there's just leaves falling everywhere. Some plants are starting to look a little shabby and will need cut back. Boy, this is crazy. It just is like turning overnight. Oh, the chipmunks are knocking down my little chipmunk again. There you go, buddy. Let's see. This area starts to get a little bit more sun later in the day, so we'll probably stay away from that area. I wouldn't mind putting some hosta in here. This is just a bunch of weeds in there, and then that planter I just stuck in there and kind of forgot about it. So it might be nice to have like a little patch of hosta in here. Actually, this spot might be good for the Heuchera that I have because it's a dark color Heuchera and it might show up really good up against this pea stone rock. You can't really tell there's pea stone rock in there because it's super weedy. That planter needs to be cleaned up and probably moved, but yeah, this might be a nice little spot for some of that purple Heuchera, the Palace Purple. And then the hosta, let's see. Honestly, this might be a nice little spot for that variegated hosta. I have to move, this will be a good excuse to move that lady's mantle. I've been saying I need to move that lady's mantle for a few years now. Finally, I moved three of them, or several of them, last year, and they were doing way better here. So this will be a good excuse to move all these ladies' mantle. and then put some Patriot hosta in there. I think that would look really cool. So let's start with that. This little lady's mantle used to be a really nice sized plant once upon a time, but it just doesn't get enough sun. So it'll be really happy that we move it. Just set it aside. Oops. And we'll get this one out. Still got a nice root on it. It wants to live. I'm just not giving it the best home. So we're gonna change that, little buddy. We got this one here. You can see this one gets the most sun of them all, so it's doing the best of them all, but it's still not great. They don't bloom here either, like my other ones do. Oh, here's one, a little fourth one. I can dig up. Could bring some of these to my mom, actually. I don't know if she likes lady's mantle or not. Alright. Yeah, like it's got a really nice, decent root system on it. It's just, it's been in here for years. Just needs a nice spot to shine. And I'll probably take it up to the lane because that's where my other ones do good. Just a little dye. Right. Need to get some of my big rocks up here. Pull back this grass. Okay. That's better. Could move that heuchera too. It's really not doing much right there. This area used to be a lot more sunny and my heuchera did much better than they do now, so I've had to move them as the trees get bigger and shade this area more. You say they get 12 to 15 inches tall and wide. I think this would look really, really good in here. And then I probably will end up moving that tiny little heuchera that gets lost. Let's see. Let's go right here. Oh, there's a rock. Almost every time I stick my shovel in this bed, there's a rock I dig up. Let's see what we got. Not too bad. And that's how I got all these rocks that lined my path. I just kept them all. I'm so excited to get this hosta. It's kind of an older hosta. Well, it is an older hosta. It's been around for years and years, but I just never buy it. I don't know why. There's so many other good ones. I get distracted, and then I always wish I had this. So how I do. I feel like I kind of want to put, yeah, I like that. That'll be fine. It'll be pretty. Alrighty, next I'm gonna clean this little area up. I'm gonna move this pot out of here for a sec. And then clean up all these weeds. Okay. Well, that looks a lot better, nice and tidy, and I think that that color kind of stands out a little bit better in the pea stone than it does in the mulch. I was thinking about putting the ladies' mantle up here where I have my other ladies' mantle. So believe it or not, I actually put these ladies' mantle up here last year, and they were from that section that I just dug those scraggly ones up from. And look at how much better these are. These have only been up here for one season, so I planted them last year up here, and they do so much better. And I thought, I don't know, it might be cool. I try to think outside the box and do different things, I guess. So I thought it might be cool to just continue this little line and kind of go in like a circle and go that way with it. I don't know. I think that might be kind of cool. So I've got them right here in the bucket, and then there's that bigger one right there. And this is exactly what those looked like when I planted them last year. They get these beautiful blooms on them that last for a really long time, and if you cut them back they will bloom again. So I did cut them back, and this one bloomed again, but I didn't cut them until probably, I don't know, a few weeks ago. So anyway, so I think I'm going to continue this line and just kind of stay tight to this quick fire fab and carry the line that way. Well, that's about it for today. I ended up getting some nice color in this little area here and fixing up my little rock garden around this boxwood. And this is the Palace Purple heuchera or coral bells. It's just a really great tried and true heuchera. It does really amazing. Then we got some color over here with this Patriot hosta up against my drinking gourd hosta, so I think that will provide a lot of color. And then I'll probably just jam pack impatiens in here in the front border next year. I tested out some impatiens in here this year and they did really well, so I'll probably put more in there next year. And then up here is where I transplanted the ladies mantle. I'll show you that. Boy, it's so nice out here. It's kind of hot, but it feels good. So I ended up transplanting all these ladies mantle last year, and I'm not kidding, they looked this small, so I'm hoping that these ones grow really nicely up here too. I ended up planting 1, 2, 3, and then that was 1, but I cut it into 2 chunks, so 4, 5, and they just kind of wrap right around here. So I think that might be kind of cool. I did put that little trellis there. I had my gecko on it, and I had it over in that area where I can't get things to grow, but I ended up moving it because we're gonna get a flagpole down there. So I just put it here for now because it's an open spot. But I was thinking about growing like a vine on it or something. I don't know, we'll see. And then I ended up putting my gecko down here. I actually had a nail on the tree because I usually decorate down here for Halloween and let the kids walk through. So I thought he was kind of cool right there. He blends in really well, so it's like kind of a surprise when you walk around the corner. He's just like hanging out there on the tree. So anyway, that's what we have going on down here today. And then the other 2 heuchera that I didn't plant, because I had 5 of those Palace Purple, I'm going to give to my mom, I think. So we'll put those back down the hill and pack them up on Sunday and take them out to my mom's house.
I don't know what time they need me, but
I'll be leaving. Are you leaving?
I have to wait for a little bit in the parking lot, but...
All right. Bye, Nady. Love you. Be careful. I was just saying bye to everybody. Well, thank you all so much for watching, hanging out, coming around with me to plant some things that I got on clearance. It's really fun to plant clearance plants because if they don't survive or they're not doing the greatest, well, one thing, I can move them, but another thing is I got it for a really great deal, so I'm not out like a ton of money. But anyway, I'm excited to keep some on the side so that I could give some to my mom as well. But Nate's gonna head off to football practice, but I'm going to get inside and practice some songs for this weekend for the barbecue place, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
This is my story.